lines there by Ricochet. He's making his intentions known. He's telling Pac he's the premier high flyer in the world.
Well, we saw tension between those two last night in New York. And I'm sure there is going to be a meeting down the line between those two great athletes. But next, singles competition here in Philadelphia as referee Bryce Remsburg already inside the ring awaiting our first participant in this matchup.
And there he is, joined by the brutal master of Kamikaze USA, Jon Moxley, Akira Tozawa.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Your referee is Bryce Remsburg. Introducing first, representing Kamikaze USA, accompanied to ringside by Jon Moxley, Akira Tozawa.
And Moxley out here again with the microphone. Twice before he was attacked by fans.
Tozawa has something he would like to say. Come on, baby! What he means by that is he's gonna prove himself again tonight and score another win for us. And then later on, I'm gonna drop Baby Hulk again, squash him like a break, put him out of his misery. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna drill Homicide's ass into the pavement, and there's gonna be nobody left to stand in our way.
Strong words again by Moxley, what he has intended for both Baby Hulk and Homicide. But right now, Akira Tozawa was victorious yesterday in New York. He's got tough competition here tonight on NJPW United Philadelphia.
Hold on a second. First of all, how many times are you gonna have your ugly mug on the face on the screen tonight? You are single-handedly upping the ugly factor of this show, and I gotta do something to reverse that. You see, you think there's no one that can mess with you, Jon Moxley? You forgot about one person who I think messed with you last night. Let me introduce her right now. Miss Reby Sky.
Well, last night, Reby Sky out representing New York City, slapping Moxley right in the face repeatedly as Moxley ran down New York and Homicide.
And now, company. Austin Aries to the ring. Maybe to even up the odds here. She did not back down from Moxley.
And his opponent, accompanied to ringside by Reby Sky, Austin Aries.
Austin Aries and Akira Tozawa nose to nose in the center of the ring. Tozawa has a very tough road ahead of him this weekend. He was victorious against Sami Callihan last night. Can he do the same against the tough competition of Austin Aries?
The fans here in Philadelphia clearly behind Austin Aries in this matchup. Though Tozawa does have his share of supporters in the crowd as well, but Austin Aries, a stern test for sure to Akira Tozawa as Aries offers the hand, and Tozawa not interested in becoming friends with Austin Aries. No honor in Kamikaze USA. Little peck from the New York Giants girl, Reby Sky.
Akira Tozawa asking Moxley to come up on the apron now.
Well, it's a little peck too. I mean, fair is fair. And we saw last night in New York City, Jon Moxley with a handful of the hair of Reby Sky, saying that he had quit hitting women for 2011, but Akira Tozawa would be more than happy to, but Tozawa didn't seem like he wanted to oblige and actually was refusing to strike Reby Sky last night at BB King's.
Moxley has gone on record to say that Tozawa needs to prove himself this weekend. He was very impressive last night against Sami Callihan, as mentioned, but Austin Aries right now in control of the much younger Akira Tozawa, side headlock here by Austin Aries.
Tozawa, though, able to slip out the back door, grabs the hammerlock, but Aries quickly rolls through back to his feet with the wrist lock. Tozawa showcasing his quickness, and a drop toe hold takes the veteran Aries off his feet, who momentarily made it to the ropes before being dragged back to the center. There's a waist lock. Now a side headlock by Tozawa, both men back to their feet. Aries rolls through as the head trap. Thought he was going to go for the last chancery there for the moment. Usually has that knee strike combination as a prelude, but instead content to just ring the bell of Tozawa before showing him his hindquarters.
Using some very impressive leg strength there, Austin Aries. Keeping that head in that vice before ringing the bell, and now here Tozawa trying to collect himself here, thinking what he's going to do against Austin Aries as Aries knees him right in the gut. Tozawa with the reversal, head of steam here.
Up and over, lands on the apron, blocks that attempt. Forearm from Tozawa connects. Aries hard to the buckle.
Mr. High Intensity.
But misses that diving headbutt. Trifecta of missed headbutts by Tozawa.
He almost went for a fourth one before Aries rolled out of the ring.
And takes Rebby Sky for a spin out on the floor.
Referee Bryce Remsburg now putting the count on Austin Aries. Aries back up on the apron. Maybe just trying to get inside the head of Tozawa. I don't know if you want to be there. Tozawa's a bit of an odd duck, if you ask me.
Yeah, connects with the forearm, though, as he backs Aries into the corner. Reversal of the Irish whip. Tozawa set for the ride as Aries charges, gets elevated. Lands on the apron, quickly back in, and scores with the elbow right to the bridge of the nose. Nice show of agility there by Aries. Side headlock takeover, head scissors, and Tozawa clearly has not watched the best of Austin Aries tapes. You do not want to head scissor Austin Aries, but able to escape at the last possible second there was Tozawa. Now looks like he wants to take Moxley for a spin.
And Moxley getting in the face of Tozawa here. Like I said, Tozawa a bit of an odd duck. Trying to ape the antics of Austin Aries to no avail. Aries right on top of him though with that suplex attempt. Tozawa up and over, going for that German suplex perhaps.
Standing switch, O'Connor roll blocked by Tozawa. Sunset flip attempt, Aries into the ropes. Pounces on Tozawa with lefts.
Stacks him up, cover, only two.
As again, Tozawa able to kick out just in the nick of time there as Aries into the ropes. Drives the knee from great elevation down across the chest and the jaw of Tozawa for a 2 count, says referee Bryce Remsburg.
Austin Aries had a very hard-fought victory last night over Ronin member Rich Swann. Looking to go 2-0 so far on the weekend here, and a victory over Tozawa will do just that, as the Bulldog only keeps Tozawa down for 2.
He's got the legs crossed here as he steps over, making it very difficult for Tozawa to breathe here as he pulls up on the ankle.
Modified stump puller here by Austin Aries. Very nicely done.
And sits down and bridges pinning combination for 2. As Tozawa able to slip out the back door before Bryce Remsburg came down for a 3rd time. Moxley shouting encouragement. And Tozawa certainly going to need it after receiving that forearm, making a pair.
Tozawa standing tall, fires back at Aries. But Aries still got more in the tank than Tozawa at this point in the contest. Oh wait, spoke too soon. Tozawa firing back, 3 shots right to the bush.
The youngster showing his resilience before eating another forearm and crashing down to the floor with Aries up on the top rope, ready to pounce. Nobody home. Tozawa looking to capitalize here. Shades of Aries with his own heat-seeking missile there.
Maybe a second one. Indeed, Tozawa taking it to Austin Aries.
And bringing this crowd to its feet here in Philly.
We mentioned Aries was successful yesterday in New York.
High five for the cameraman there by Tozawa. He's got a little bit of personality, does young Akira Tozawa. I'm not sure how much that meshes with the insane intensity of one John Moxley in Kamikaze USA in Yamato, but Very successful has been this pairing, no doubt about it. As Aries eats the boot from Tozawa, Kravata takes him off his feet.
Snapmared him over, going right to the chin lock there. He's got Aries down to the center of the ring. And Tozawa telling the referee to ask him. Now laying down all of his weight on Aries as he tries to fight back up to a vertical base. Gives up the hold just to stomp him right in the ear.
Yeah, made it very difficult for Aries to breathe in that position, much like Aries did to him earlier. But now it's Tozawa back to the attack with forearms as Aries gets some encouragement from Rebby Sky on the outside, while Tozawa kind of taunts the young lady before sending Aries face first to the buckle in the opposite corner one more time.
Boot to the midsection, trying to get Aries down, and now stepping on the throat. And Moxley getting right up and on Aries' face, and Aries takes a swipe at Moxley. Moxley got a big match later on tonight with BB Hulk, no DQ contest.
Scooping a slam. You gotta wonder what kind of shape mentally that BB Hulk is gonna be in after losing his title last night in New York City to Yamato. Very different kind of battle here tonight against Moxley. No titles on the line, no athletic competition, just a war between the leader of Kamikaze USA and the man that his group has just tormented since the inception of Dragon Gate USA some 18 so months ago.
Tozawa now, though, stalking Austin Aries, and he has been in control the last several moments of this contest. Very nicely done here by Tozawa, but Aries trying to get some distance between himself and Tozawa following those chops.
But Aries is firing back from the left side. Overhand chops in the corner. Mule kick, though. And a fist drop by Tozawa. Claiming that it was the palm of his hand instead of a closed fist, but could not see that from my vantage point. Clearly looked closed to me, but just a warning from Bryce Remsburg as Tozawa scoops up Aries and slams him.
Going to the top rope, perhaps on the outside for that running headbutt. Along the apron, head of steam, Aries out of the way. Going a second time, maybe third. No, the senton connects.
Well, the last time Aries was able to put the feet up to block the attempt at the headbutt by Tozawa, the youngster, though, learned his lesson, faked out Aries, and scored with the senton for another near fall. As Rebby Sky, concerned look on her face on the outside as Austin Aries has been on the receiving end for several minutes here from the youngster Tozawa.
Could be looking for that Saito suplex. Aries uses momentum, turn it over, only a 1 count. But Aries in control, perhaps. Tozawa going for a backslide again. No, Aries using his quickness there. Got over on the backslide, scored with the DDT, and now both men are down.
Double count applied here on Aries and Tozawa. As Moxley and Rebby Sky scream encouragement from the floor.
Moxley almost crawling into the ring here to encourage Tozawa. He's got to be careful. No DQ later tonight, Moxley. Not now.
Aries to his feet while Tozawa slowly follows him.
And now Aries is up. Forearm shot, a second one, a third one on Tozawa, fourth. Tozawa's still up. Irish whip reverse sends Aries in. Aries. Discus elbow shot, cover. Only 2, Tozawa kicking out.
And again, the Aries supporters come to their feet, as do the supporters of Tozawa.
He's going for that brain buster, perhaps. Standing switch, holds on, rolls through. Tozawa up to his feet, gets sidestepped by Aries. And now Aries
scores with the heat-seeking missile of his own. He's on the receiving end of a pair of those himself from Tozawa several minutes back, but Aries dishing it out this time.
With both men on the outside, referee Bryce Remsburg putting the count on as Aries tosses Tozawa into the ring.
Traps the head of Tozawa between the second and third rope. before delivering the neck breaker, those steel cables snapping the neck of Tozawa. Before Aries.
And there's the last chancery, that's right.
Submission predicament here for Tozawa.
And Aries in great position, but Tozawa trying to turn. He is close to the ropes. If he can just get a hand, break the hold or something, because this could be all for Tozawa. Moxley trying to push the ropes. I don't think it was working. Tozawa made it anyway to break the hold.
But how much did that take out of Tozawa here as Aries quickly looking to capitalize on the advantage he has here. Grabs hold of the leg. A shin breaker. Went for that belly to back, but tagged with a knee strike as Tozawa had that combination scouted.
Tozawa gets Aries into the buckle. Aries gets the foot up, stops Tozawa in his tracks. Tozawa, though, shaking it up. Charges again, 2 feet this time to the chest. Aries, one motion to the top.
Went for that cross body. Tozawa with the knees up.
Saito suplex. Aries gets dumped on his head.
Tozawa crawling across for the cover, doesn't hook the leg, and that allows the right shoulder of Austin Aries to barely slip out from underneath the lateral press of Akira Tozawa.
And you see after he kicked out, Aries turned over onto his stomach to make it just a little bit more difficult for Tozawa to go for that cover again. Maybe that Saito suplex took more out of Aries than we could tell.
Moxley with some encouragement in the corner as Tozawa almost caves the head of Austin Aries in with that running boot in the corner.
Tozawa fired up, but no!
Aries with the IED. And the brainbuster hooks the leg. Not quite enough for Aries to finish off Tozawa. But he goes to the top. Moxley up on the apron.
And Moxley shoved him off. It looked like he was going for the 450 perhaps. Ruby Sky there.
Low blow on Moxley.
Oh, wait a minute. Tozawa rolled up Aries.
Almost had him there. Step up Enziguri.
Ruby Sky has eliminated John Moxley from the equation here with that low blow. Oh, she's on the apron now.
Calling over Tozawa. He might get that peck after all.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's no peck. You take a brainbuster from Austin Aries for that, Chikara, you know it.
I'd take a lot more from Austin Aries for that. That pump kick connects again. German suplex. No, Aries lands on his feet.
Kick to the head. You're looking for the brainbuster here.
Tozawa up and over.
Picture perfect. German hangs on.
Thought he was going for the bridge on that one. So did Price. He's got the arms locked.
And he's got a victory.
Akira Tozawa just pinned Austin Aries in the center of the ring.
Your winner of the match, Akira Tozawa.
The arm-lock German suplex just put Austin Aries down for the 1, 2, 3. That has got to be the biggest win of this young man's career.
What an eye. You got to call it an upset. Listen to this crowd here in Philly. A career-making performance perhaps here put on by Akira Tozawa with the biggest victory of his young career here in DRAGONGATE, USA, defeating Austin Aries here in Philadelphia.
John Moxley said Tozawa needs to prove himself this weekend, and I think he just did, ladies and gentlemen.
After that thrilling victory by Akira Tozawa, we now go backstage where Jimmy